Okay, so very good afternoon. I hope all of you are ready for the new subject and new lab of the cloud computing, and you are enjoying your fifth semester or third year online classes, and you are really missing your college days. So it may be possible in this semester you can come to college, and the things are going in a well directions. So, guys, first I am going to introduce myself. I think we are going to meet first time. So, myself, Vishal Chandel, and I'm going to conduct your session for a cloud computing services. And I know it's an latest subject and everywhere, and you can just consider it's an latest technology, or you are going to find out the things related to the cloud everywhere. Okay, if you are doing, if you are searching something on the internet, if you are going to search something related to the technology, so you will definitely find a word cloud computing. So first I just want to know from where I have to start, because I have already spent more than 8 years in this field of the cloud computing. So I know a lots of things related to that, but I just want to know ki how much you know, then from where I can start. So first question from all of you, if you are comfortable. How many people are in this lab session? Those who have completed any certifications in the cloud field? Yeah, anyone who have completed any certification in cloud computing? If no, then please reply no, because I always start the things in an interactive way. So yeah. It's
No,
not
sir.
about yeah. Okay, okay. So very nice. This thing should be happen like that. It should be an interactive session. It should not like that. Ki I am going to always talk for a hour and you're not. Okay, so guys, no one is here. Okay. Now my second question: who is the person? Okay, it should not like that. Ki if you are saying yes, then it will be a problematic and it will affect your prestige. Who is in this lab? Who is going to hear the word cloud computing first time? Yeah, I think no one is here. Okay, and I just want to know how much you know about the cloud computing. So first you can just write anything you know about the cloud computing in the chat box. Yeah, what is the cloud computing in your opinion? Then I will come at that point, because it's a reason how I have to. You're using the resource on demand. Very nice, Rishabh. What about other people? If you don't know, then you can say, sir, we don't know anything about cloud. Yeah, please. Resource available on the internet. Very nice, Sri. Yeah, Vijay. Okay, very nice, Vijay. Rishabh sharing the resources over a huge network. Okay, very nice. Okay. Yeah, guys, what about others? Why you are not replying? If you will interact with me, then you will get much from my side. Okay, or if you will not interact, then I will say, okay, I have to spend a 1 hour with you, and I will explain in that way. I always follow this practice because the interaction should be a two-way. Yeah, 17 people, only 2, 3 people have. If you have no idea, others, then you can just mention, sir, we don't know. Okay, it's not an issue of the prestige. Yeah, storing and accessing the data, access to IoT of the data. Okay, very nice try, Ayush. Yeah, guys, what about others? Yeah.
Sir, actually, it's storing and access to a lot of data.
Okay, lot of data. Okay. Yeah. Access the lot of data. Okay, very nice, Ayush. What about other? Okay, so it's nice interactions. All of you are going to respond. I am expecting the more response from your side, and it should be happen in the next. Okay, so let's continue. I think everyone or most of the people aware about what is the cloud, but I will explain the cloud in a different way from the basic to top, and a lots of people will really get a lots of things. Why? Because you are doing your BTech, or you are doing your graduation in the AI and big data. So if we are talking about the big data and artificial intelligence, so the both are the important subjects, and they are totally going to use the things related. Or I can say, if you want to execute the big data, if you want to execute the things related to the artificial intelligence, then the basic need and the basic platform will be required, and this all things are going to executed with the help of cloud computing. So that's why this subject is coming into the session. That's why I'm here to explain the all things related to the cloud computing. Or we can say, if you want to execute anything in today's latest world on the internet, so it's going to execute through the things of cloud. Okay, so that it's an importance of the cloud. So that's why you can just imagine, okay, anything you want to execute, if you want to do something on the big data, then it's this thing is going to execute with the help of cloud computing. If you want to analyze the large scale data and you want to perform some intelligence things on the through the AI, then it's coming on the cloud computing. So let's start or continue, or I'm just going to start the things from the very basic and very beginning. So uh, first of all, I am going to introduce the subject, what is the subject and how many units, how we are going to plan to execute for this semester. So we are going to start the introduction of our subject. Just wait. Yeah. Okay, so I think everyone is first time just going to check the syllabus of the cloud computing, or you have not downloaded, but I am going to show you. It's an lab, or you can say it's a lab based subject, and we have only a lab. We are not going to conduct a theoretical session for this. So we have to conduct 1 hour for the theoretical session and 1 hour for the lab sessions. So first we are going to understand all the basic concept related to the cloud. So they have also provided a lots of material in the form of units. So it's a subject, cloud computing services. Now in the subject you have a 2 credits. So I will request to everyone, you have to not care about the only number of the credits. You have to care about the learning, what is the importance of this subject and how much you are going to get in this subject. So you can just check the scheme of this subject. So there will be a practical sessions, or there will be 100 marks and semester examination for that. Okay, now let's come on the point, what are the contents we are going to discuss and what you are going to learn in this subject. So if I am going to talk about the theoretical portion, so in the theoretical portion we have a first unit that we are saying introduction of cloud computing. So first in this unit, I am going to introduce what is cloud computing, how it's work, how many types of clouds we have, what is the importance of the cloud in IT industry. Then we are going to discuss on a service model, deployment model, and how the service model and deployment models are going to follow by the latest trend clouds. So I think from this page, and if you are in a 3rd year, so everyone will be comfortable, or at least you have heard about this word GCP. Okay, so it's an Google Cloud Platform. AWS, it's an Amazon Web Service Cloud. Azure, yeah, if you are on a social platform, so a lots of people are doing the certification in GCP, doing the certification in the AWS, doing the certifications in Azure. Now one more new cloud is going to launch nowadays that we call the Alibaba. You know, it was a platform from the China and e-commerce website. So these people are also going to launch the cloud, and Anika. Yeah, so this all type of clouds you have here something, and a lots of peoples are doing the certifications, and you will check on the LinkedIn, you will check on the Facebook, and you will check on Twitter and all. So peoples are going to complete the certifications in this field. So what is the mean of this? So these are the cloud provider. So if you will be comfortable ki what is cloud, then you can understand ki how this cloud providers have covered the market cap. Okay, so what is the mean of this market cap? That means if we are saying the 100% market cap of the cloud computing services, then AWS is going to take the part 36%. Okay, then we can come on the Google, Microsoft. So the Azure is the Microsoft cloud, so it's going to hold the market around 12%. Then we are coming at the point GCP, so it's going to hold the market around 10%. So these are all are the clouds, and these are all are the companies or big companies which are going to provide the cloud computing services into the market. So dear, in the first unit, we are going to discuss this lots of things, and you will be comfortable ki how this clouds and how many types of cloud computing products we have available into the market. So this is the introduction of the first unit. So I think everyone will be comfortable. Okay, what is cloud, how it's work, how many types, which type of services it's provide, what is the deployment model, and how many types of clouds we are going to find out into the market. Okay, so dear all, it's our first unit. So I'm going to explain everything, and you will be confident about the cloud key. Yeah, now I know a lots of things related to the cloud, and I can discuss with the friends. Okay, so dear, it's our first unit. Anyone have any doubt till this point? What I am talking, is it clear, Rishabh, Vijay? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Very good, guys. Very good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now let's come on the next point in our second unit. So in the second unit, we are going to discuss one concept, virtualization and abstraction. So I think, or I always believe, okay, I not explain the things in a complicated way. I always try to explain the things in an easy way. Or I always believe in this thing ki the technical concept should be clear to everyone. It should not like that whether you are comfortable with the definition or not, but I always believe the concept should be clear. So one concept in our second unit, and you can just understand why the name of this concept, like the virtualization and abstraction. So these are the two things, or it's an important concept, or we can say important terminology of the cloud. So on the basis of this concept and terminology, we have a second unit. So virtualization, I'm just giving an example of the virtualization. If I'm going to ask to anyone what is virtual, then you will say sir, which is in the form of imagination or imaginary, that we can say the virtual. So it's a same like, or it's the same concept like that, but it's in the form of resources, or it's in the form of services, it's in the form of platform. So anything I will explain, it's when we are going to discuss on the second unit, but you have to just keep this thing in your mind. When we want to hide the complexity from the user in the technology, so we are abstracting something, we are providing the services into the virtual form. This all are the example of the virtualization. So this is the main concept of the cloud computing, and our complete cloud computing is dependent on the virtualization and abstractions. So we are going to discuss which type of tools we can use to implement the virtualization, which type of methodology we can use to create the virtual system, virtual network, virtual storage. So this all concept we are going to learn in our second unit. Okay, so if in a single word, if I am saying what is virtualization and abstraction, so किसी यूजर से सिस्टम की कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी को हाइड करना, या किसी यूजर को इजी वे में सिस्टम प्रोवाइड करना, दैट इज द थिंग्स virtualization and abstraction. So it's a main part of the cloud. What cloud is doing, it's just abstracting everything. Okay, how they are buying the storage, how they are providing the server, how they are providing the things. It will be clear in continuation. So that's it. So we are going to discuss on the second unit. It's an virtualization and abstraction. So I will explain how you can create the virtualization, how you can implement the abstractions. Now come on the third unit. Okay, so I think the first unit is introduction, second is one concept, virtualization. Now we are coming on the third unit. So as per my discussion, or as per we have discussed on Amazon Web Server, or an important cloud, and when I was talking about the market cap, or I was saying this AWS is the biggest cloud of the world, and they are covering around 40%, or you can just consider 30% cloud services of the all over the world. So that's why we have added this three units and all the things related to this cloud. If you will be comfortable in the basic things related to this cloud, then you can just execute any cloud or you can work on any cloud. So that's why we are going to discuss and we are going to learn the things and the services related to the cloud that we are saying the AWS cloud. Okay, so that we are saying the Amazon Web Service. In this Amazon Web Service, a lots of important services are there, but we are going to discuss on some core services, and in this core services we are going to learn a lots of services. The first core service in the third unit, it's compute and storage. So I will explain what is the mean of compute, what is the mean of storage. So in the third unit, we are going to learn how the compute platform is going to create in the AWS or in the Amazon Web Server. We are going to discuss how the storage is going to create in the AWS. So these two services we are going to discuss in third unit related to the AWS. As same in the fourth unit, we have two more important services of the AWS. So another important service is networking, and another important service is security. So now we are going to learn the four core services of the AWS. First, compute, storage, networking, and security. So if you are comfortable in this four core services of the AWS, and you are also comfortable with, you will be also comfortable with the sub services of this core. So you can just complete around 80% part of the AWS. This four services are going to cover the 80% part of the AWS. So in these two units, we are going to cover, or we are going to complete the AWS related things. I will guide each and everything, how you can get a lots of certificates or valuable, or I will just say some good credit-based certificates in this AWS cloud. So it will be very valuable for you. If I will guide you what is the importance of the certificates. So if you are going to get the certificates in AWS, and everyone is willing to do the certificates like the AWS certifications and all. So you can get the certificates. So this is our third and fourth unit. So I think everyone will be comfortable. In the third unit, we are going to discuss on the compute and storage service of the AWS. And in the fourth unit, we are going to discuss the networking and security. So anyone have any doubt till this point? Yeah. Is it clear? Okay, guys. Okay. Now, when in the end of this semester, when you will be comfortable with the introduction of cloud virtualization, and you are going to work on a cloud platform that we are saying the AWS, then you can plan to deploy your any kind of software, your any kind of website, your any kind of projects on the cloud. Okay, you will talk like that. Some faculties and some other teachers are going to explain you any project. So that project you will try to implement on this platform that we are saying the AWS cloud. So our fifth unit is that in this fifth unit you are going to learn the things related to the implementation and the architecturing, how you can deploy any project or any product on the AWS cloud. Okay, so in our fifth unit, we are going to discuss on the architecture of AWS. That means the introduction of the system design, how it's designed, what is the essential reviews and the system high availabilities, how our database is available 24/7, and how it's reliable, how it's going to work on a maximum disaster recovery. So this all things and the efficiency of the AWS we are going to discuss in our fifth unit. So this is the basic syllabus, and this all things are related to the 5 units. So I think now everyone will be comfortable in the end of semester, or in your job interview. If someone is going to ask you what you learn in the cloud computing, then you can say and you can define a lots of things. Introduction of the cloud, concept of virtualization. I am comfortable with the AWS cloud, so I have learned that 4 services of the AWS: compute, storage, network, security, and I am also comfortable in the architecture, ki how AWS is providing this all facility and services to all over the world. So dear all, this was the syllabus. Now it's ended and now you can leave now. It's not like that, but I'm just joking. So I think everyone will be comfortable with this all, ki what you are going to get in this semester. Is it clear, guys? Now it's time for you. If anyone have any doubt, anything you want to know, anything about related to this subject, ki sir, how we are going to learn, and yeah, then you can just ask me. You have yeah, if you know anything about AWS, GCP certification, Azure certifications, and anything you know about this thing or is this basic subjects, then you can ask me. Anyone have any doubt till this point? Okay, very nice. Okay, so after completion of this 5 units, we have also some practicals, and these practicals are also related to the 5 units. So first I have to finish, or I have planned, or I have spent a day with the subject, how we are going to execute this. So first we are going to complete the first and second unit, then we will come on the platform and we will just spend our remaining labs and all the things on this. So when we are coming on our second unit, so that time I will explain the experiment number first. So we have total 7 experiment in this. So if you just want to get the introduction, so I think everyone will be comfortable with this install any operating system using the virtualization tools. So you will be comfortable with the VM machines. Anyone is comfortable with the VM machines? Who can create the VM with the virtual box? Yeah, very nice, very nice. Yeah. In which subject you have done, Rishabh, this thing? Darshan? Yeah.
So we did it in OS to virtualize Linux.
Virtualized. Yeah, very nice. So that is the concept. I think there will be I think this concept will be clear there, ki how we are going to use the operating system in a virtual way. But it was just only for the operating system. Now we are going to discuss about the computing power. We are going to discuss about the storage, network bandwidth. This all things can be provided in the form of virtualization. Okay, so very nice. If you are comfortable, that's why I was asking. So it will be our first experiment. Then we are coming on our second experiment. So we are going to create the instances. So all the remain, if I just want to say all the remain 6 experiment are related to each service of the AWS. Like one, we are going to configure the EC2. So it's a part of compute. Then we are going to create the one experiment that we are saying, just wait. Yeah, elastic block storage. So it's in part of storage. If we are going to create a virtual VPC, so it's in part of network. If we are going to create a AWS identity access management, so it's in part of the security. And in the last, we are going to discuss an experiment related to our 5th unit. That means how we are going to create or we are going to deploy a project on the cloud. So dear, when one unit will be complete, then one experiment we are going to perform. But it's not going to end only at this 7 experiment. Okay, कि यार मैं ये 7 experiment कर लेता हूँ और ये 7 experiment it's just starting. Okay, so when you will come in the point, and if you are going to attend some MOOC courses and you are going to get some trainings related to this course, I will guide how you can get the training related to this course, and you can also prepare yourself for the certification. So this 7 experiment will be just a small or a 1-day experiments. Okay, so I will try to explain my best this experiment, and we will perform this experiment in the module fashion or in a module way. But I also want to add that you have to spend your time with a lots of things related to the MOOC courses and the learning platform. And I am expecting suppose 32 students are present in this lab, so till the end of this semester, at least 20 or 15 students should be comfortable, and this 15 students should receive AWS certifications. So I will guide if you are comfortable in any certification like Azure, GCP, AWS, and Alibaba University is going to start. They are going to start a learning university. Okay, recently I have attended one conference. They are just going to plan to launch a cloud, and they are also going to launch the learning platform. So it will be very new if you are coming at this point, ki, sir, we have completed any certificate in the Alibaba in the starting, then you will be a new person. Okay, so they are all, it's all from my side, ki what you are going to get in this semester. So I think it will be sufficient for today's. Yeah. Is it clear to everyone? If anyone have any doubt regarding this? Okay. Now let's come on the first unit. Give me a 1 minute break. Okay. Then I'm going to start. There is an urgent call, so I'm just coming. We are going to start. Okay, sorry guys, attention please. Yeah, I hope all of you will be attentive. So this was the introduction from my side to what you are going to learn in this subject and how, and I was explaining the planning, how I will explain this all things. So let's start our first unit and first chapter, and we are going to discuss on the basic stuffs related to the cloud computing. So just yes. Okay, so after this introduction, I hope my slide is visible to everyone. Yes. Yeah. Let's come. What is cloud computing? So, you know, everyone gives a different kind of definition, and you will see when you will search on the Google. So you will find a lots of things related to the cloud computing. Someone is saying, yeah, and I'm not saying all the peoples are wrong, and if you are giving this definition, then you are wrong. If you are giving this definition, and you are wrong. When I was asking you what do you understand by the cloud computing, then the 105 people was saying 5 different definitions. So that means not these 5 people are not aware about the cloud computing. But if you just want to understand how it's going to work in a technical way, then I'm just going to explain with a basic definition. So what is the cloud computing? So cloud computing is an latest technology and terminology. Okay, I'm using the both word, technology and terminology. So cloud computing is an latest technology and terminology which is going to provide the accessment of the resources on the remote location with the help of new kind of network computing and new kind of internet computing. So that type of computing we call the cloud computing. So I think this definition will be clear. If I'm going to summarize what is the mean of this, so it's an technology and terminology which is providing the way how we can provide the resource accessment on a remote location with the help of network computing and with the help of internet computing or over the internet. So this is the cloud computing. So in a single line, when we are providing any kind of resources on a remote location with the help of internet, so that is the cloud computing. Is it clear? So it's not only related to the data, only related to the software, only related to the platform. In the resources, everything is coming here. Is it clear to everyone, this definition? Yeah. Now you can say what is cloud computing and resource deployment on a remote location with the help of network computing and with the help of internet computing. So with the help of network and internet, it's also sufficient, and it's an latest technology and trend. Now it's come on the point, what is the resource? Okay, we are saying the deployment of the resources and the way of deployment of the resources on a remote location. So what is the resource? So resource, if you in a single line, if I just want to say how I can explain the resources. So in this computer world, okay, if you are considering anything is going to exist, that is resource. Is it clear? In this computer world or anything you are considering it's going to exist, that can be a resource. So now if you are saying software, it's a resource. Now if you are saying computing power, it's a resource. Now if you are saying memory, it's a resource. Now if you are considering the platform, it's a resource. Anything you want, if you want to say employee, if you want to say a people, that can be also provided in a remote way. Okay, so I think everyone will be comfortable in this cloud scenario and this in this COVID pandemic. Every employee was working on a remote way and he was doing the job. So what they are doing, they are just going to compute the things on the network, they were just doing the things on the internet, and they are providing the services. So you can just consider I am an employee of Marwadi University and I was providing the facility to another company. That means what? I'm just going to provide the resource of my resources to that organization. So is it clear what is the resources? So now in our general terms, if I just want to explain what is the cloud computing. So cloud computing is a computing way or a technology. Through this technology, we can rent it the resources. Okay, and we can just provide the resources. It's like a IT tent house. I think everyone will be comfortable or no, हर कोई जानता होगा tent house के बारे में. Okay, so what happened with the tent house? We just call to a tent house person and a tent house provider, and we just borrow things related to light, things related to the curtains, things related to the anything is required for the function. Or what we do, we just pay how much we are going to use that. So the same thing is happening into the cloud also, but it's going to work in the that they have some person who are going to install the things related to the tent house, but lots of people are required to execute this or to provide the services in this IT services. So we all young engineers, those are going to work with the cloud and those are going to learn the cloud. They will be the person who are going to install and who are going to provide the facility related to the clouds. So is it clear to everyone what is cloud? Yeah, if anyone have any doubt, then you can ask me. Okay, so now everyone can give the definition, everyone can talk. I I will always talk about the resources. So please keep this thing. These five resources are the main resources. Computing power. Yeah, you know, if you just want to discuss on these five resources, so anyone is going to buy the mobile, anyone is going to buy the desktop, laptop, server, then when you are going to check the configuration, okay, what is the configuration of the mobile, what is the configuration of the laptop. So if you are going to check the configuration of your laptop, that means you are going to check the resource capacity of your laptop. So if this all resources are going to provide on the way of computing or in the way of remote accessment, so that is the part of cloud computing. So what you generally check on the configuration of your laptop? Okay, what is the computing power of your laptop? What is the RAM? That means the what is the main memory capacity of your laptop? What is the bandwidth? On which bandwidth or on which network capacity my laptop can support? So that we are saying the network bandwidth. What is the storage capacity? That means how much data storage space available in my laptop. So four. First is computing, second is main memory, third is bandwidth, that is in the way of a network or concerning the network. Fourth is storage. Fifth, how many applications and license it's providing, the MS Office or it's providing the Windows 10 license version. So which type of software they are providing. So this five main resource you care when you are going to buy a laptop. So the same thing we are going to get, or the five core resources we are going to provide through the cloud computing. So everyone will be comfortable with the resource. Yes, guys, I hope everyone will be comfortable with the resources. Yeah. Okay. Now what is happening with this all cloud providers? Okay, what AWS is doing. Yeah, this one word is coming here. That's just wait. Yeah, cloud computing is an umbrella terms used to refer the internet-based deployment, sorry, internet-based development and services. So one word is coming here, the umbrella, and using the internet over the communication and transfer provided hardware, software, networking, and services to the client. So this all things are coming in this point. So what is the mean of this umbrella? So you can just understand the mean of umbrella by the resource pool. So one more point is coming. What is the resource pool? So all the big companies like AWS, like Google, like Microsoft, like Alibaba, these companies are, what these companies are doing, they are just preparing their resource pool. That means they are just creating their own tent house. That means they are buying servers, they are buying storage space, they are creating their own fiber network, they are creating their own intelligent network, they are buying or they are developing and lots of their own software, their own platform dependent software. So this thing, this all resources they are gathering, and they are just doing, they are just finding those resources in a pool, and that pool they are saying it's our cloud. Okay, so the pool where we can find out all the resources, so that we call the resource pool, and that things we call the cloud. So is it clear? We, why we call the, why we use the word cloud? So we are just preparing a resource pool, and that resource pool is a form of cloud, and it's just like a cloud. So that's why we are going to use the cloud. Is it clear why we are using the word cloud computing? That means a resource pool. That means a pool we are going to create of the resources. And when we are trying to compute the resources, or when we are trying to provide the computations from that resource pool, so that computing we are saying the cloud computing. So sometimes people ask me, sir, why there is any kind of cloud is coming in this and anything is coming in this. So what is the mean? The core mean of the cloud is that they have combined the cloud in the form of resources. Is it clear, guys? So this all was an introduction to the cloud computing. Now everyone will be comfortable with the definition and the basic stuffs related to the cloud. Yeah, so now you have to always keep I will always talk about the resource. All the things will be round and round by the resource. Okay, we, the best thing is resource management. Okay, that means what key, when you will just visit a tent house, so there will be a crockery section, there will be a light section, there will be chair section, there will be decoration sensor section. So how these peoples are going to maintain this all things? If you are going to ask to rent some things related that specific chair, then they will just provide from their go down, and they will just provide their things from their place. So you can just understand ki to maintain the tent house, how much it's complicated. But to maintain the tent house of the IT services, how much it's complicated, and to install the things on a remote location. You know, the tent house provider or the cloud provider that we are saying, the AWS. These people are maybe in a San Francisco, but they are providing the facility in the ground of Marwadi. Okay, if I am sitting in the garden of Marwadi and I am expecting that this service should be available here, then they are providing me this on the remote location from that specific place. Okay, so that you can understand how it will be complicated, and how the peoples are going to manage, and how many people will be behind this service. So that's why when I have started the learning of the cloud computing in 2014, so that time this cloud computing was latest, but still we are talking in the 2021, still it's in latest top, still it's in a top 10 latest technology trend. So you can just imagine Java will be down, .NET will be down, PHP will be down, but it's a latest technology trend, and it's going to provide a lots of job opportunities. Okay, so if you will check the some social stuffs related to the cloud computing, then you will understand the importance of all the certifications. Okay, so guys, I think it will be sufficient from my side for 2 days. Okay, next onwards, we are going to discuss on the characteristics, type, service orientations, models, and this thing. I think for the first lecture, it's sufficient.
Yes, sir. It's all right.
Okay, okay. From the next lecture onwards, we are going to discuss on that. Yeah.